We make reference to these all the time, but I'm wondering how many people actually are living under one. I mean, I regularly warn you that these are coming, or I talk about women who stamp their feet and try to get these things, but I'm wondering how many of you actually have heard one recently, how many of you are crumbling under the pressure, how many of you are saying, you know, F you, or just pretending you never heard it. I'm wondering. I'm talking about holiday marriage ultimatums, or ultimata, for those of you who want to get technical about it. Of course, I'm one of those people. But, yes, we talk about holiday marriage ultimata on this program all the time, because I know that if you don't break up with someone for the holidays, this is one of the risks. You know, no matter how much you think your girlfriend loves you and loves spending weekends with you and loves having sex with you and loves going on vacation with you and loves going and hanging out with your family and you hanging out with her family and stuff like that, at some point, the jig is up. Here's how it starts. You've had this conversation. Honey, what's wrong? Nothing. Come on, honey, tell me there's something bothering. No, there isn't. No, really, just tell me what the no, there's nothing. Really, nothing. Oh, there is something. You just don't want to talk. No, well, it doesn't really matter, okay? Look, let's just enjoy the holiday. Let's just enjoy our lives. Let's just enjoy the week. Let's just enjoy the weekend. And then the issue, of course, you're all too happy to let it ride. And it goes on from there. Now, I want to send a special salute out to all you boys who found the ultimate filibuster. You all know who you are. It's called a promise ring. How many of you have given out a promise ring? The promise ring, of course, a gold mine for jewelers. Still another ring in the process, at least the way they see it. But really a great way for guys to put off what could end up being inevitable if you don't get the hell out of there, okay? The girl is nagging you. When are we going to get married? I want to get married. I'm 28. I'm going to be 30 soon. When are we going to get married? I have to start having kids sometime soon. If I don't start having kids... And many of you guys, instead of giving an engagement ring or proposing, give her a what's called a promise ring. It's like a promise to make a promise. And I have seen these things work wonders. They do shut women up for a period of time. I don't like buying jewelry or other gifts for women. I don't think it's a good idea, but I know some of you have done this. And it's an ingenious way to get her to shut up. Referring to a Tiffany's blue box that would contain an engagement ring. Or, you know, New Year's Eve, that's the other one. If you don't ask me to marry you by New Year's Eve, I'm done. And you know she is, but you pretend you don't know she is. How many of you are going through that right now? You ever have a chick who, like, goes to the Sunday paper, and, the Sunday paper nowadays, you're going to get a hernia picking it up. It's full of catalogs, various jewelry stores and what have you. How many chicks sit there reading those catalogs, circling, just to help you with your shopping, circling certain rings, diamonds, whatever, hoping you'll get the big fat Christmas hint? How many of you ignore this? How many women are deluding themselves into believing that ring is coming? How many of you have pushed out? Seriously, how many of you have pushed out and will get that ring? How many of you have got... Then I get the emails. They say, I tried to call in. I didn't get to say one word.
No, I was trying to hang up on him.
Dean is psychic. He can tell these callers from the last hour that they're not calling about what I'm talking about right now. If you were calling, call back.
I'll get it.
This time, Dean will answer it. Dean assumed, because you called within 6 minutes of the top of the hour, that you were calling about the last topic we talked about. They have a board almost full of calls, and he hangs up on all of them.
Only in the beginning.
That could have been, my God, that could have been, who knows who that, it could have been the president calling in. It could have been anybody. Is that Tom Leykis there? I want to talk to him. Could have been anybody.
If George calls,
Jesus Christ almighty, I don't believe it. Now, see, all the lines are lit again. You got to clear the lines. You want to get the lines really clear, so you're going to hang up on them one more time, just to make sure the lines are as clear as they can be. Just so we know we're not wasting our time, okay? We're just going to hang up on all these calls again. Ready? Here we go. Click, 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 click. He's convinced those callers are the same caller. Just call him back. He's probably going crazy in there. He does not want to take those calls. He wants to just hang up on them.
I'll answer.
No, you know what, Dean? We're going to screen the calls on the air. Don't even pick them up. I'm going to screen these now. Tom Leykis Show, can I help you?
Hey, how you doing, Tommy?
All right, what did you want to talk about, sir?
Well, I've got a better filibuster. What I do is I tell the woman...
No. I just want to know specifically. Do you want to talk about last hour's topic or this hour's topic?
This hour's topic.
Oh, okay. Hang on there. Tom Leykis Show.
Yeah, I want to talk about the promise rings.
Really? Well, Dean could swear you were calling about last hour's topic.
Actually, I just called before, and Dean hung up on me without asking me to answer.
There we go. That's what I thought. Okay, Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, man.
Yeah, well, did you want to talk about this hour's topic or last hour's topic?
This hour's topic.
What is this hour's topic?
This hour's topic's about the ring.
Right, but, of course, Dean was hanging up on everybody because he was convinced they were calling from last hour. Okay, Tom Leykis Show. Hello. Yes. All right, let's try this one here. Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Tom.
Yes, yes.
Tom?
I'm screening calls here. Did you want to talk about last hour's topic or this hour's topic?
Am I actually talking to you, Tom? Or
well, we'll get to that in a minute. I'm asking what you're calling to talk about.
I'd like to talk about the whole subject.
What subject?
Which is, would you like your wife, not your wife, your mother, your daughter, or your sister treated over the holidays this way? Do you want to push them all into anorexia?
What way?
Dumped.
All right, so you are calling about last hour. Okay, well, that's 1 for Dean and 4 for me so far. All right, Tom Leykis Show, hello.
Hello?
Yes.
I'm calling about this topic.
Which one is that?
The ring.
The ring. All right, hold on. It's 5 for me and 1 for Dean. Tom Leykis Show, hello.
Hi, this is George Bush, the president.
Come on, they're on the joke.
One more. Tom Leykis Show, hello.
Hello.
Hi. Which topic are you calling about, last hour or this hour?
I believe it's this hour. I've had my radio off for a while, though.
Which topic would that be?
Women making ultimatums about getting rings.
Okay. Hold on. There we go. That's why you don't just hang up on people without knowing what they're calling about.
I've been saying this for years.
I know. Everyone's been saying it. But I had to demonstrate it. Because clearly, saying it is not getting the message through. I used to do this job. You know, years ago, I screened calls. I played you guys the tape of my screening calls back in New York when I worked in New York and I was a producer. I did this job. Some people get it. You have to plow through the calls, get rid of the ones that are irrelevant, and keep the ones that are good. That's why it's called screening, because you have to screen. Screen out the ones with irrelevant comments. Screen in the ones who have something to say about what we're talking about right now. Screening. That's what it is. There's no magic way to purge the lines of idiots. There'll always be idiots, and you could wait half an hour into the next hour, and there'll be people saying, what was your guest on the 23rd? There'll always be somebody like that. Jesus. Well, I'm glad the callers can remember the topic, because now I have to remember it. And the topic is, how many of you have gotten these ultimata? to get married, a commitment, make some kind of commitment to move in, to say I love you? How many of you are giving into it? How many of you are with somebody who is expecting the big commitment, but they're not going to get it? I just have to know.
Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM. 1-800-5800-866.
You can have an opinion. I just don't want to know what it is.
Why is that?
Because I just want you to put your left leg at the 12 and your right leg at the 3.
Oh, that is so irritating to hear you say that.
It's the Tom Leykis Show.
The Tom Leykis Show at 1-800-5800-TOM. All right, have you gotten one of those holiday commitment ultimata? Let me know. It's 1-800-5800-TOM. Rob on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, Tom, how's it going?
Great.
Hi, Tom. I need your advice out here, man. I'm in a little bit of trouble right here.
Okay.
All right, man. Basically, there's this girl started breaking down. We're in the car, got in a big old fight, and I really don't see her all the time. But so that was my excuse of not hooking up with her, not being together. And now she just started breaking down. Now she wants to be committed. She's just basically telling me we don't hook up, something's gonna go down, and I really don't know what to do.
That's done. Move on. Do you have enough game to find other chicks?
Well, yeah, I have other chicks, but I kind of like this girl's she's like a good friend.
Yeah, but the price is too high. It's like a Rolls Royce is a great car. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah? Why don't you own one?
Well, I don't know.
Because the price is too high.
It's kind of more difficult than that because we always see each other. We kind of have the same friends. And
that doesn't mean you're obligated to keep dating her.
Yeah, but she's different though, Tom. I kind of like her a lot though.
Yeah, but you got to stop it, Rob, because otherwise you're going to get roped into a relationship, and then she's going to want to have babies with you.
No, I kind of got that taken care of. We're kind of using birth control right now, but
what birth control are you using?
I have no idea. She's
and what are you using?
Nothing.
Right. So how do you even know she's using birth control? Because you don't know, do you?
No, not really, but I trust her. I trust her on that.
You're an idiot.
No.
You're an idiot. Listen carefully. You're an idiot.
Come on, Tom.
You're an idiot. Why would you ever trust a bitch?
No, Tom, but what can I possibly tell her? I see her all the time. I can't just kind of just dump her and not answer her calls. I'm going to see her eventually. So.
Why do you have sex without a condom?
I'm stupid.
Then why will you continue doing it?
Because I'm stupid.
Yeah, so you've already decided that you're going to amount to nothing in life, haven't you?
No, actually I got to let go of myself right now. That's why I wasn't with her, but now she wants me to be with her. And
Again.
I don't know, Tom. I don't know, Tom.
You're not hearing me. Are you?
No, I know it's... Yeah. I get the drift.
She is going to have a baby. Do you hear me?
Yeah, it's kind of seems that way.
And what?
It's kind of going that way, I guess.
Right.
All right, Tom. Well, no, I know exactly what you're saying. I listened to the show a long time, and I really need to hear from you. And it's all. I'm gonna dump that bitch. It's done.
That's what you have to do.
Tom, it's a pleasure talking to you. I listen to your show all the time, and thanks for answering my call.
Thank you. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Have you gotten an ultimatum for the holidays? Fred on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Tom, how are you, buddy?
Great.
I got the ultimatum 14 years ago. I'm trying to flash forward or backwards or do whatever I got to do to save these clowns. I got backed and roped into the corner. Well, if you don't give me the blue box. Yeah, I had to go run up to Morro Bay and pour the champagne on the beach in the middle of the freezing night, and we went running out of there all just to go through the whole charade, so to speak. And here I am. The point is this, Tom. You will resent it the whole marriage.
I was?
You will, anyone will. You will feel it. You will just, it'll eat at you. It's your core being. You'll want to backslap them every time you look at them just because they're there. Because they backed you into that corner that you didn't want to go into.
So you're still married?
I am at the tail end of the divorce. I got actually a trial next week. How's that for you, baby?
Did you have kids too?
2 kids. I've called in before. I'm the guy who has taken her to the bank, so to speak. Okay, I'm the other case scenario, but I'm trying to add more to the story now, just saying that was me 14 years ago. I was the guy on the beach, on the knee, with the diamond, in Morro Bay, somewhere I've never been before. You know, it's a joke. You become something you're not.
And you're definitely not that.
You're not that. You're not even close to it. You're not ready for it. Wham, bam, thank you, no thank you, ma'am.
I understand.
You got it, buddy? I'm telling you, the bad boy poet is here to tell these guys now. There's anger, and it's time to talk about it. It's time to get these feelings out of you. That's why I started writing. I'm not selling myself now. I'm just saying, I'm in a unique position where I took my feelings and put them on paper. And this is something that these guys really need to start doing, too. Don't have to go to anger management because you got arrested. Don't have to do all this stuff because it's too late. Start writing these things down and get these feelings out of you, and maybe leave a few poems around that they can find by accident, and they'll start understanding where you're coming from.
Yep, you make a lot of good points here, Fred, and I feel your pain. Jesus. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. It's David on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, Tom, how you doing?
How you doing?
Just here, man. Just here in L.A., stuck in traffic. But I got a situation in my hands.
All right.
All right. Married at 19, divorced at 22, got my vasectomy, clipped myself, put the babies in the bank. Right now dating a Mexican lady, has no papers, beautiful woman. She wants to get married, been dating her for 2 years. I don't know. I love her, Tom. I don't know what to do. Should I give her this ring or not do it again and just be a player in L.A.?
Well, there's plenty of nice Mexican ladies in L.A. Plenty of.
But this is a take-home to mom. This is a wife material type of lady.
Plenty of Mexican ladies who are take-home to mom material. By the way, why do you need to take anybody home to mom?
I don't know. Just got a house, got a dog, and got to bring a lady in there to maintain the house.
Well, you really don't. I have a 4-story house, 3,000 square feet. If no female in there maintaining the house, I maintain the house along with a housekeeper who is a lot cheaper than a wife.
But this is a hot piece of ass.
You think I don't get hot pieces of ass?
Well, you're Tom. You're just 7 figures. I'm only about 5 or 6 figures sometimes.
So what you're doing is confirming what I've always said, and that is that marriage is for poor people.
Probably. We need 2 incomes to support the household.
You do? How are you doing it now?
Oh no, I'm doing fine alone.
So you don't need 2 incomes to support the household.
So I shouldn't give this chick a ring. She doesn't know I have a vasectomy either.
Well, and then so how long are you going to get away with that?
Not too. Another 20 years, hopefully.
No, believe me.
Yeah, she wants kids already.
She wants kids now.
Yeah. And we've been trying, but it's not working.
Why are you trying to do that?
Because I got a vasectomy. She doesn't know. I tell her I take birth control from Europe. Yeah.
So she's trying to have a baby now, thinking that you're capable.
Yeah, and I just keep trying hard.
Yeah, I understand. But you understand that one day, if she has half a brain in her head, and I'm assuming she does,
yeah.
One day she's going to say, we have to go to the doctor, honey. We're going to find out why we can't get pregnant.
Actually, she wants to set up an appointment for about 2 months from now.
So how are you going to get out of that one?
Do not know.
Well, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
So walk away, walk away.
Walk away. I mean, she said, look, the jig is up. The FBI is closing in.
But she's gorgeous, Tom.
But, pal, you have a vasectomy.
Oh, man.
And she's going to say we have to go to the doctor. And how long are you going to get away with saying, can we postpone that, honey, for another month or two? How long are you going to get away with that?
Oh, my God.
At some point, this beautiful lady is going to put her foot down. She's going to say, we're going, and that's that.
So there's plenty of to go around for men, I guess, out there, right?
Plenty. Yes.
Don't get stuck on one.
That's what I've always said. It's a lot cheaper to lease than to buy.
Why buy the cow when the milk is free?
Well, let's bring it back to the car references that I always use on this program. Do you rent, or do you lease, or do you own your car?
My car?
Yeah, your car.
I own it.
You own it? What kind of car do you drive?
2002 Lexus IS 300.
Right. Have you noticed that people who lease cars have nicer cars than you do?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because they don't buy.
That's right. They're driving a 2008 Lexi.
Yeah.
They're driving BMWs and Mercedes that just came off the assembly line.
So
but not you.
Not me.
You got a Lexus, but it's an 02.
You're right. You're right.
Now, apply that same standard to women. People who lease drive better cars.
But it's like, okay, but if you find a car that you like, you were just talking about the Rolls Royce, you you buy it if you like it, right?
But I can afford a Rolls Royce and I haven't bought it. The price is too high.
Makes sense.
I'm not going to buy something that I can't afford. So better to lease it and then let some other sucker pay the balloon payment down the line.
Oh, man.
After I rode it over a few speed bumps.
Because women keep you disciplined, though. That's the other thing.
No. They don't keep me disciplined. They keep you disciplined.
That's right.
The minute they start getting demanding, the minute they start becoming TMW, you drop kick them through the uprights.
You're right.
TMW. You know what TMW is, right?
What is it?
See, you just let me get away with saying this without questioning. TMW is too much work. When a chick is too much work, you're done.
Done. Move on.
Right.
Oh, Tom.
Let me give you an example. By the way, I've done it, so I know. David, let's just take the drive to get a marriage license. Do you know where you have to even go to get one?
City court.
Where do you go? Where? Do you know the locations?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was already married once, so yeah.
So you got to go, like there's a court out at LAX where there's you can fill out the paperwork. You got to drive out past LAX down there somewhere south of the airport.
Yeah, last wife took me to the cleaner.
Or you got to go out to Van Nuys, to the courthouse there. And you got to wait in line with a bunch of losers and illegal aliens. And you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Note that I separated the losers out from the illegal aliens. Some of the illegal aliens have been some of the hottest chicks I've ever dated, okay? But let's be realistic. You're in line. It's like being at the DMV. And that's the first of many mundane tasks you'll have when you agree to get married.
All right. Sounds good, Tom.
You don't want to do that.
So get rid of the excess baggage.
Get rid of the excess baggage.
All right, Tom, can you take me out with the bong hit?
I certainly can.
Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM. 1-800-5800-866. Party like a king with Tom and King's legend Luke Robitaille. Saturday, December 8th. in the exclusive Staples Center Grand Reserve Club. Go to blowmeuptom.com for details. It's the Tom Leykis Show.
It's the Tom Leykis Show from Hollywood. At 1-800-5800-TOM. That's our telephone number. Have you gotten a holiday marriage ultimatum or commitment ultimatum? I've got to know. It's 1-800-5800-TOM. Robert on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, what's happening, Tom?
Let's do a little radio show here.
Cool. I listen to you every day. I wish I had started listening to you earlier. I wouldn't have gotten myself into this predicament I'm in. But I got married. I'm 29 now. I got married when I was 21. And
good work, Ace.
Thought it was hell. Excuse me?
Good work, Ace.
Oh, yeah, I know. Really great. And she came with baggage also. And that was another mistake, I think.
Yeah, what is its name?
Yeah, it was, what was her name? And anyway, I've been raising this baggage now for a good long 8 years.
Her daughter's Samsonite, yes.
Yeah, exactly. And it cost a fortune as well as the wife, you know. But anyway, our marriage has gotten, for the last couple of years, I mean, it's tanked into the toilet and it sucks. And I keep getting the ultimatum of that I need to kind of shape up into what she considers to be the mold of a perfect husband that she wants me to be and do the things she wants me to do, not just around the holidays, but everywhere. And
of course, her bossing you around began with the ultimatum that you buckled under to.
Oh, yeah. And, we also have a child that's our own that's a six-year-old. The other one's a teenager now. And I'm 29 raising a teenager. It's ridiculous. But anyhow, though, she keeps giving me these ultimatums. And, I don't conform to them. But then she says, well, if you don't do this and this, and I have to listen to her yak and yak and yak. And then she says that if I don't conform to them, she's going to bail. Well, I tell her then I'm just bail then. Go find somebody else. And she never does. She does not bail. And I'm the pussy that's got the guilt trip of... She doesn't bail
because she knows... She doesn't bail because she's leaving it up to you, and if you bail, you'll have to pay. And she knows it, and that's how this game works.
Well, see, I know I've got... As far as my house goes, I've got my house... When I bought it, when we got married, bought it full cash price, paid for it cash, and put it in my father's name so that if I ever did get divorced, she couldn't take it. And
is that cash you spent after you got married or before?
No, I did that before we got married.
Oh, good.
So I put it in my father's name so that if I ever got married, nobody could take it from me. And that's one good thing. I could keep my house, but I keep having this guilt thing in my head going on about how is it going to affect my kid. And the stepdaughter that I have, she treats me like crap, just like her mother anyway. So I'm not too concerned about that.
So what's your message to all the guys who've been told, I better get a little blue box out of the tree, and that's it? Well, what's your advice?
Oh, you know what? Do not. Whatever you do not listen to these women. Take Tom's advice on all that he's got to say. Use them for what they're worth. So, lease them, don't buy them. When you are sick of them, you can get rid of them. And ditch them on the side of the curb and go find something new, and then you'll be getting more ass in the toilet seat just like everybody else that calls in here. And when I get the gumption up to figure out how to get out of this and not feel like a terrible, awful father or something, then, I'll be out there getting more ass in the toilet seat too.
Sounds to me like you've learned well here, son.
Yes, and I will keep listening. And can you take me out Kobe style?
I certainly will.
This is about us. She's so special to me. Yeah, it beats in my heart. Yeah, the air I breathe. She's so special to me.
Oh, should have turned the mic off when I cleared my throat. That would have been a good idea. All right. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. I'm in a different studio than I was yesterday, so the buttons are in a different place. For God's sake. Is that Joaquin?
That's right, Father.
Oh, Dean can't spell. It's Joaquin. Okay.
Joaquin, Father.
Joaquin Phoenix didn't spell his name like that, Dean. That's nothing like it. Go ahead, Joaquin. What's going on?
What's up, Father?
Not much, son. I'm sorry to mispronounce your name. I was reading it the way it was written.
That's just for the ladies. That's just for the ladies. The alias name.
I see.
I got the whole little till January 1st deal. Till
what did she say? What did she say to you?
Oh, I better show up before January 1st with the ring and this and that. And I was like, okay, sure. I'm gonna go kill myself before New Year's Eve. You know what I mean?
Why kill yourself? Why not just bang other chicks?
Oh no, that happens all the time. She thinks I'm gonna commit suicide by giving her a ring. You know what I mean?
So, why did you tell her, okay? Why didn't you just tell her to get lost?
I got some ties to her. Got 2 kids from her.
Why did you do that?
Oh, because I didn't listen to your damn radio show.
Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Killing me. You're killing me.
Well, see, I got with her when maybe I was like, what? I was 18. I'm 26 now. And she used to jam me since I was younger. She wanted to get married. She wants to get married. I never fall for it. Never did it. Don't think I am going to. I don't really believe in it, to tell you the truth. But all these people, man, calling your show just sound stupid.
Oh, they're on the air.
Sorry, man. Sorry. But, I mean, I don't really believe in it. I don't dig it. You know, I just don't feel it's right. I don't feel like people hold the whole deal like... What
idea do you think she gets when you agree to have kids with her?
I don't care.
The point is, no, it didn't just happen. You made it happen.
I know.
It did just happen. Brain tumors just happen, okay? This did not just happen. You took it out without a condom and you put it somewhere and then there was a kid. You did it.
Twice, too.
Yeah, so it just happened. Can't you take responsibility for what you did?
Oh, of course.
So what do you think she's thinking when you're having kid after kid with her? What do you think she's thinking about the future?
I don't know what she's thinking, but I always told her, you know what I mean? I never led her to that. I never let her think that. Yeah, you did let her think that because, why do you need to have kids with somebody you're not married to? Why? Well, you don't need to. It just...
So why did you do it?
I didn't take care of my business and, make sure I'd have...
But that's twice.
Yeah.
And when you sign off on having kids, women assume you're in for the long haul.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know, Tom, but I know this whole January 1st deal ain't going down.
Yeah, so the child support thing is going.
Okay, no, we have our own agreement.
No, but the point is, once you get separated, then she's going to go for child support. That's what's going to happen.
Well, we already are separated. We're like up and down right now, She wants to get back and all this jazz.
Well, she wants to get back because it's the holidays.
Yeah.
You know the deal. But the ultimatum still stands, even though you've split from her.
Yeah.
Right?
The only blue box she might see underneath the Christmas tree.
Will you please watch your mouth?
Sorry, Tom. Sorry. Yeah, I don't see it happening. I don't think it's right. I think a lot of people out there, should really listen to you before they have kids from people. And, if any woman's ever trying to give them an ultimatum by they need a ring, there's plenty out there. There's enough out there for everybody.
All right. I'm not going to go any further because I know you're going to say the S word again, and I'm not going to let you do it. He has a kind of a rhythm, about every 30, 45 seconds he spits one out. He was just about due. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Travis on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, Tom, how you doing?
Great.
Good. Man, these guys, I'm about ready to pull out my hair listening to these guys' story.
How do you think I feel?
I can only imagine, Tom. I can only imagine. This situation came across to me when I was about 20 years old, and 2 years ago, actually. And, it totally blindsided me. This girl came up and said this and said I had to do it by, New Year's, same as the last guy. Wow, I didn't know what to do. I mean, I was going crazy, but luckily, I stayed cool. I was a Tom Leykis listener from when I was 7 years old. My dad turned you on to me, and wow, I stayed cool. I was collected, and I just said, forget about it. She came in one day and said, hey, so are we going to do this or what? I said, no way. You're on your own. She stamped out of the house and called me a week later. I said, no, thank you.
Very nice.
So and if it wasn't for you and my dad, I would have been pussified like these last guys. And, I can't imagine where I'd be today if I would have went with that bitch. Wow.
Yeah, you'd be in the child support paying business. That's where you'd be. Elizabeth on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hi, Tom?
Yes.
I have something to say to you. That guy that just called in and you said you told him not to marry the girl, the hot Latina girl.
Right.
Why did you say that to him? Now this girl's not going to get a ring because of you.
That's right.
We have a plan as women and you're ruining it.
Well, because we've got a better plan as men. I have got a better plan.
No, we don't like your plan, Tom.
Tough luck.
We women train our men, and they're supposed to do what we tell them to do.
Yes, I know.
And half of the men are listening to you, and that's not cool.
Oh, hate to ruin it for you there, dear, but that's what's happening.
Tom, you need to give out better advice to these guys. They need to listen to the women.
No, they don't need to listen to the women. They listen to me.
We're precious. We're beautiful women. We're beautiful creatures.
You're a dime a dozen. You're a dime a dozen. There's plenty more of you to go around. And every one of you who walks out on us, there's another one around the corner who'll do the heavy lifting.
Don't get me wrong. I love you, Tom. I listen to you. But just, God, you upset me sometimes. I'm married. I've been married for 5 years now. And I'm glad my husband doesn't listen to you. I am. Because if he did, he would have left me a long time ago because I have him trained. My husband does what I tell him to do.
I thought you were kidding. You're really serious.
Yes, I am serious, because this poor girl's not going to get a ring.
You're killing me. You are absolutely killing me.
The Tom Leykis Show.